spending part of the day here in Louisbourg, a fortress in Nova Scotia, outside of Sydney, Nova Scotia, not Sydney, Australia. But this is Louisbourg, and I'm going to go ahead and explore this today. It's on the bay, the bay of Sydney, and it's a pretty interesting place. A fortress where people lived and worked and protected the surrounding area. So we're gonna go ahead and check out some of the places here.
You've waited long enough. The clock won't pause. The world won't wait. You've seen life, you've loved, you've lost, the highs, the lows. You've lived through it, and here you are. This chapter's yours. No maps, no rules, no regrets, no holding back.
The tunnel takes you outside of the walls. As you can see now, we're outside of the walls into what would be the native wetlands and the hunting area. I guess they needed to hunt out here a lot to get additional food supplies. Otherwise, they would have starved to death, as many of them did. Area is the bastion, or a demi-bastion, which was outside actual fortress walls and used to add protection to marauding invaders of ships. And you can see the cannons here, which were closer to the bay and had a more accurate shot of the bay. However, it made this very vulnerable to attack. And there were really high casualties in this whole area because of this. As you can see, the bay is right there.
Could be too late. You've turned the page. Now chart the course. Nothing happens if nothing happens. So tomorrow.
I'm now inside a barracks building from 1745, where many of the soldiers would share a bed in this area when they weren't on duty. And this is in the bastion, which is outside of the fortress proper, so they were very vulnerable to attack. This room housed prisoners right as you entered the main gate of the fortress, and there's a guard stationed right outside. You can also see that the windows are fortified. Not a pleasant situation here. This apparently is the governor's quarters, which were a bit more elaborate. The barracks for soldiers in the fortress. Now I'm going to walk down into the back part of the village where there were both warehouses and actual houses. And we're going to step inside some of the houses. These houses on the right-hand side, the black ones, are actual houses where people lived during this time. This is a warehouse, but up farther is another house, even though it's built of the same material.
And here you are. This chapter's yours. No maps, no rules, no regrets.
Furnished very much as it would have been in the 1700s, with not quite authentic period pieces, but a good idea of the feel of it. Pretty scarce or sparse. This is the residence that I was just in that had the kitchen and the setup. So it was, I understand, quite an elaborate residence for the time being.
Now chart the course. Nothing happens if nothing happens. Tomorrow starts today.